amazing addition to the show.
Yes.
I wanted to ask you, what was your reaction when Phaedra said you're the oldest looking young person she's ever met? I did not like that at all.
Neither did I. And I was wondering, did she bypass a mirror, a friend? Did she have anyone to tell her how old she looked? Especially coming in. Phaedra came in looking kind of old. So I was just like, just run by a mirror. You'll be fine, Phaedra. Run by a mirror.
Let's break down everything that just happened in Atlanta, because this situation isn't your average drama, it's next level. Angela Oakley, who's still pretty new to the housewife scene, just clashed with longtime cast member Phaedra Parks. And when I say clashed, I mean it wasn't just some harmless shade or light tension. This turned into a major showdown that nobody saw coming this early in the season. It all went down at this upscale dinner the ladies attended. You could tell from the jump that something was off.
Filming your first season of Atlanta, who are you the least peachy with?
Ooh, so if I don't want to say, I have to drink the tea?
Yes, but you can just say the name too.
Phaedra.
Oh my God, not Phaedra. And she
Sorry.
wasn't even around that much.
It didn't take much.
For
It just
you,
took a scene.
Wow.
Oh, scene.
It
one
just took an
scene.
event. It just took an introduction.
It doesn't take much.
It just took a little clout chasing.
Oh, clout chasing.
It just took a little Angela Oakley.
The energy in the room was heavy, awkward smiles, quiet side eyes, and forced small talk. But Angela wasn't here to play polite. She came in strong, acting like she had a mission. Instead of engaging in surface-level conversations or bonding with the others, Angela jumped straight into personal territory. She didn't ease into it either. She brought up old rumors, questioned Phaedra's attitude, and even threw shade about her past behavior stuff people usually avoid, especially in front of cameras. Angela straight up told Phaedra that her whole vibe felt fake. That's a bold move when you're still trying to find your footing among women who've been doing this reality TV thing for years.
A marriage? You want one, Phaedra? Because you tried to come in between mine? You did. You
You're
sent him.
deflecting because if
I'm
you
not
think-
deflecting.
I like
This
her.
is your
You don't
character.
even know me.
I know the moves you play. And the level that you're playing at is kind of low right now. Because I trusted you and I liked you. But when
I liked you too,
But no, you wanna
you're
screw- you wanna
accusing me of
steal my
something with no proof.
Now Phaedra, being the experienced player she is, tried to remain calm at first. She gave Angela grace, kept her tone level, and didn't react right away. But Angela kept pressing, wouldn't drop the topic, and it started to feel more like a personal attack than just a disagreement. That's when Phaedra had enough. She snapped back, calling Angela out for chasing attention and accusing her of stirring drama just to get more screen time. She even told Angela she didn't belong at that table, youch. And just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, Angela crossed the line. She brought Phaedra's parenting into the conversation. Now, everyone knows that's off limits. Bringing up someone's role as a mother, especially on television, is not just messy, it's deeply personal.
This is my first time meeting Phaedra. She seems like she's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm willing to put all of the things I heard about her to the back of my mind and just get to know her for myself.
Angela's definitely the oldest looking young woman I've ever met. Hopefully her personality is more youthful than her face.
That's when things nearly exploded. The tension skyrocketed. Security started shifting in their seats. Producers rushed over, and you could tell they were worried things were about to go left fast. It wasn't just a verbal fight anymore. There were raised voices, hands moving, people standing up. It was one wrong look away from getting physical. And what made it all the more intense? Angela's reaction afterward. While most people would have taken a step back or looked shaken, Angela walked away, smiling like she had just accomplished exactly what she came to do. It was as if she had planned the whole thing to create a moment. And that's where the real speculation starts. Was this confrontation just Angela being impulsive? Or was it a calculated move to increase her visibility on the show? People are seriously wondering if Angela is playing some kind of long game, trying to boost her popularity by going after a fan favorite. Now don't get me wrong, Phaedra isn't completely innocent in all of this. She's known for her ability to stir things up from behind the scenes while keeping her public image squeaky clean. Angela even called her out for acting differently around certain cast members, almost like she's putting on a performance to keep her reputation intact. But this wasn't your usual cast tension. It was full-on drama. And if you think this is just another housewives argument, buckle up, because the behind-the-scenes story is even messier. Let's rewind a bit. When Angela first joined the group, people really liked her. She was different. Her personality was fun, her comments were quick and clever, and she seemed like a breath of fresh air. Viewers started warming up to her fast. It felt like she was going to be a fan favorite. But recently, things have taken a strange turn. Instead of being light and playful, Angela's approach changed. It was almost like she forgot the cameras were there, or maybe she remembered too much. She began treating the show like her personal platform, using every scene to push her own storyline. The biggest example? Her marriage. Out of nowhere, Angela started bringing her husband, Charles, into her on-screen drama. One day, she's posting cute couples photos, and the next, she's hinting on national television that he might be cheating. There was this one scene where she kept calling Charles, and he didn't pick up. It looked like it was meant to be part of the story. The way producers zoomed in on her face, her disappointment, the silence, it all felt like it wasn't random. It felt like she wanted us to see that something was wrong. And just when viewers were still processing that, Angela took things further. She invited Marcus to an event, the same guy who reportedly had dirt on Charles. Think about that for a second. She didn't just show up and bump into him. She gave him a seat. That wasn't a coincidence. That was intentional. This wasn't just about Charles or even Phaedra. Angela set the stage for a moment of chaos. She invited Marcus to the same event where Phaedra was trying to make her big return. And Marcus didn't just show up quietly, he came in with accusations, whispers, and that smug energy that only adds fuel to the fire. To make things more complicated, Angela and Phaedra were actually friendly just weeks before this whole thing went down. So how do you go from friendly chats to public takedowns in such a short time? That's what has people scratching their heads. Sure, maybe Angela wanted clarity. Maybe she thought the truth would come out if she pushed hard enough. But when you invite someone like Marcus, who has history and beef with your husband, it doesn't look like you're searching for answers. It looks like you're writing a scene. And speaking of Marcus, his role in this whole situation is even more confusing now. At first, he was just the guy spilling the tea on Charles. But now, he's doing a complete 180. He's out here saying that Angela set everything up. According to him, she reached out, told him what to say, and used him as part of her storyline. He's gone on social media, doing interviews, posting long videos, and even dropping screenshots of their text conversations. One message shows Angela telling him, "Stick to the story." Another reads, "No names until I say so." That doesn't sound like someone caught in the middle of drama. That sounds like someone producing a scene. And it gets even wilder. Marcus's friend Alec decided to jump in. And let me tell you, he didn't just post a few comments. He came with receipts, voice notes, text threads, full timelines. His Instagram became a 3-part documentary on how Angela allegedly orchestrated everything. According to Alec, Angela knew from the beginning that Phaedra wasn't the villain. She just needed a dramatic moment that would make her unforgettable. And if that meant throwing someone under the bus, so be it. Alec claimed that Angela even rehearsed the confrontation, who would stand where, what lines would be said. That's not reality TV. That's a badly written script. Now, let's circle back to Phaedra. She's no stranger to the spotlight. She's been on this network before and knows how this world works. But here's the thing, Phaedra just recently made her return. She's still trying to rebuild her image and adjust to the new cast. Why would she risk all that just to go after someone who, at the time, wasn't even a threat? It doesn't add up. Phaedra was staying out of mess, keeping her interactions neutral, and trying to remind people why they liked her in the first place. The timing of everything just seems too convenient. Angela's attack on Phaedra happened right after the Charles cheating rumors surfaced. That's not a coincidence. Marcus had dirt on Charles, not Phaedra. But somehow, the blame and fallout ended up on Phaedra. And now that Marcus is backpedaling, saying he was coached, the entire storyline starts to look like a setup. If what he and Alec are saying is true, Angela didn't just stir the pot, she bought the ingredients, turned on the stove, and started the fire herself. And if she really planted Marcus at that event to frame Phaedra as the puppet master, that's not just shady, it's manipulative. And let's not forget, Phaedra has already gone through her own reality TV fallout years ago. She lost her spot on the show for a long time because of something similar. Do you really think she'd risk that again? Most people don't think so. Everything that's coming out now paints a different picture, one where Angela may have tried too hard to create a buzzworthy moment and lost control of the narrative. And the saddest part? If it's true, then Phaedra was just used as a pawn in a much bigger plan to make Angela the center of attention. Now the audience is split. Some people still support Angela, saying she's bold and fearless. Others think she went way too far and crossed serious lines. One thing's for sure, this season is going to be unforgettable. The truth always comes out eventually, and when it does, we'll see who was really playing the game and who got played. Thanks for watching, y'all. If you're as shocked as we are, hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more juicy updates. This drama's far from over, so stay tuned, because the truth always finds its way to the surface. See you next time.